energy, and then you combine with a second element and create a new form for your second.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we are now into game. Lux in her wonderful full stature amazingness. You pointed out grabbing elemental energy. Basically, if you look at the bottom middle, it's kind of towards the left of the screen, you're seeing Lux's portrait.
Yes.
And at the top, that's what's being hovered over there. Elemental form, starting as light, 0% power gain so far, and then you will transform later on.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, how much dank analysis can you give us about how much you're playing Lux right now?
About Lux into Echo, I believe. I'm not sure if it's Echo or Gangplank mid, but
Which
should
one
be
is
an okay
teleport?
matchup. They're both TP.
Oh, well, that's lame. Yeah, I can't help you with that one.
Yeah, it'll be easier if it's Gangplank. If it's Echo, it'll be a little bit spicier. I'll have to make sure I don't waste my Q on his dash. If he dashes my Q, then I just have to back off completely. Otherwise, I pretty much have to just look to farm and poke.
Minions have spawned.
All right. Well, see, what you're supposed to do, though, is go like 17 and 0 and make everyone believe that they, too, can play that well by playing Elementalist Lux.
Yeah, the skin definitely gives you power.
That doesn't give you power.
It doesn't give you any power.
It makes you feel more power.
Skins always give you power. Chat knows.
They make you feel better
Yeah, they make
about
you,
yourself.
They make you feel better about your true fairy self.
All right, that's good.
And definitely, if you land more of the skill
Oh, wow.
shots, you will transform faster, right? So we want to also reward players that are doing better in game and give them the transformation earlier.
Yeah, that's true. Also, Gangplank's already getting smashed, so you can see this Lux player is significantly more skilled. Who are you playing against?
It's Cleave.
Oh, okay. So up against an ex-LCS player. You, too, can beat LCS players playing Lux.
Only with the elemental skin, though.
Yeah. No. Otherwise, you're just done so.
Yeah, otherwise, I would stand no chance.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so of course we're happy to take questions from chat. If you guys have anything you want to know, all of us are able to read chat while playing and whatnot. I'm glad that it's Glebe in 2016 lull is, one of the primary things, but chat's asking you to leave E out for a while so they can watch the particle in action.
Alright.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, that's so swirly and awesome. Is that an Aurelion Soul Q? No, it's way cooler than that.
Yeah, light was one of a big challenge for us for particles because we obviously wanted to make it different from base Lux.
Of course.
While still
It was already a
remaining
light mage.
prismatic. Yes.
Right.
So it's almost like it's an upgraded version of a lot of her abilities in a way, and we went definitely for more of the changing color and the swirl on the visual side. For that.
You missed the last set on the Cash Minion and the barrel.
Yeah, it was
That
was
is
tragic.
shameful.
Well, his barrel was
I mean, you could have
questionable.
gotten the barrel.
It's true, it's true.
The path is lit.
Cracking under the pressure.
You really are. This is unfortunate. Good thing you're never on the LCS stage.
Oof. Savage.
Yeah.
Bright enough
I mean, I just say it how it is.
So a question was, you can start as light form. What about dark form? So dark form is one of the second tier elementalist transformations. So when you combine elements that don't match well together, on your second
Oh my
transformation, you will get the dark form.
I should have just went for it.
So
Cracked under the pressure.
so is it 4 options when you're first transform? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's 4 options, and
Okay.
then you get to combine with 3 of the elements,
Okay.
and 2 of those have a resulting that's not dark, but one of those always results in dark, right?
Yeah.
So when you combine, for example, water and fire, which don't go well together, then you get the dark form. It's kind of like she gets almost like corrupted a little bit in a way
Okay.
and goes dark.
But otherwise, the mashups make sense essentially.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I'd imagine like wind and water make storm.
receive a discount.
Wind and fire.
Wind and fire.
Yeah,
Okay,
storm. It's
that's
more of
fair.
a lighting.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fair. Yeah, I haven't done my own research into which ones mean what, so I'm just gonna ask stupid questions for a
No,
while.
man, that's fine.
When you can see that you don't even need the ultimate Lux skin to look at your teammates feeding. You can actually do that no matter what, but
Yeah.
this just makes it harder. It's setting up for the challenge mode. And, yeah.
Show recall.
Show the
Okay.
recall.
At some point.
Oh, you panned away when you recalled, huh?
I messed up again. This is just tragic, really.
Oh, he missed the barrel though. This is so free. No wonder Glebe plays support. He can't last hit anything.
Oh my god.
You don't need mechanics to play that role.
And then yeah, her recoils are definitely different.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
So all the particles are different.
Mhm.
There's the specific BO perform as well.
Oh, nice. I didn't know
that's
that.
different. And yeah.
There's got to be like ridiculous numbers of lines.
Yeah, it's over 400 lines. I don't remember the exact number. I think it's 500 something or so.
That's actually a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know, perchance, like what a normal champion has for lines?
I think it varies a lot.
Okay.
I think the average is.
Do you know how many base Lux has?
I
Like 20?
yeah,
maybe?
something like 40 or something like that. I think. Yeah, I think the newer champions have
Yeah.
like close around 300,
Yeah,
400.
yeah.
In her case, she has more because each form has individual ones,
Mhm.
and all the general ones, and those usually match the way she looks, but also we're trying to go for a different emotion per form as well.
Nice.
So something like fire, it's more aggressive, and water, which is way more calm.
That was a good flash. You're gonna die.
Yeah, Robert's really giving me the camp this
Wait,
game.
so Robert X. Lee and Glebe are like 2v1ing you in mid lane. So you're up against two different LCS players in a 2v1, and you're still winning lane. What can't Lux do? Apparently last hit champions. All right. Well, good job, Nautilus.
It's okay. I still got my elemental power from hitting that skill
That's
shot,
true.
So it's
Get in
fine.
there.
Yep. Yeah, so you can see you're like you barely have your ultimate, and you're like 80% of the way to getting the first transform. So that's cool. I'm actually looking for Andy. I'm sure you're watching. If you want to repost the first transform option poll, because supposedly we have the late game poll, but not the early game poll.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's getting pretty close to that.
Yeah. I could like sneak over and like not only unplug your mouse and make you die, but also sort of look at in high resolution at what you're doing. Actually, I'm gonna rearrange the desktop so we can look at this stream in a little bit better resolution for ourselves. Which you guys at home won't notice anything, but for us, it gives us a lot better visibility into the game.
Yeah. Dance. People want to see the dance.
Are you gonna show them the dance? Ah.
Light is but one of my weapons.
Okay, got it. Now we understand why the chat was done the way it was. I also made Twitch chat crash, so you guys got to give me a minute. I managed, so we can't read chat. But basically, I now understand the logic of what was happening, and Andy Belford is correct after all. So you guys are picking the late game form for Lux so that we can make sure that we're actually delivering the first form that'll line up to it. That's the goal. So
Yeah.
if you guys seem to want dark form, so we have to make sure that we pick a first form that will eventually turn into dark.
Yeah.
And so that's why the poll is the way it is.
Which is any of them.
Which is any of them. So great.
So we can go
It's
fire
our choice.
or- yeah.
Oh my god.
And I don't care about anyone else. So tell me how you're winning this 2v3.
Nautilus is carrying me.
No, you're going to land all your skill shots,
Yeah,
and it's amazing.
I landed everything.
Oh, the E! 200 damage! Oh, no! Wow. Oh, no, you're going to die. It's another Echo. You're in like a 1v3. Get out.
my
You
God.
got to run. You can shield yourself. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
shield
dead.
yourself. Look at that pretty shield. Oh, you're dead. Ooh, there's like a bunch of like poops of light that come out when you die.
Yep, she definitely has a custom dead animation and VFX for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dark Form is winning like by a lot.
Cool.
So we're pretty sure.
I'm not surprised. We had a feeling that was going to be one of the fan favorites. I think players have been asking for a Dark Lux for a while. So.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to close Google Chrome and I'll open it up in a second, and then we will be back in action. The stream is fine. I'm just in the background clicking away. You're gonna hear the mouse a little bit. Don't worry about me. But yeah, they want dark form, so it really means you can pick anything you want.
I can pick anything I want. then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna look at
but
Twitch
really pick the
chat.
correct one. Okay, quick Twitch chat. This time you can vote in chat.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of water.
So we got
I'm
fire,
seeing a lot of
water.
water.
Okay.
I need
water
to look
is-
back so I can at least attempt to last it under all this pressure.
All this pressure,
Yeah, it's pretty much the highest octane game.
the highest. So much octane.
Beginning to plumb the
Cool.
depths of
Water form it is.
Okay, water form.
And yeah, you guys might have missed it, but there was a transformation sequence there
That's my bad issue.
that takes about 2 seconds, but you could just cancel out of it.
like a cosmic support. Oh, okay, I see. So
No,
you
yeah,
actually
don't
have
get
to
long.
stop.
No, you don't have to stop. You can just keep going.
Okay.
You will transform. That was one of the things that we tested a lot. Because we wanted to make sure that was a moment that was celebrated when you got to
Right.
transformation. But we also didn't want to have any gameplay implications that were negative to the player
Sure.
experience. So we decided to go with the 2 seconds. If you want to watch it, if you just want to move on, you can do that. And you'll still transform.
Cool. Oh, you've got a plant. Yeah, he used the plant, and it revealed that they have a ward near Tri-Brush.
That's right. I forgot.
Good to know. He also has, even though we're not talking, well, it's not the point of the stream, he has that shiny new pink ward, which is now a red ward called a control ward. Oh, look at that last hitting. Oh, with the Q and everything. What a amazing League of Legends player. You're going to miss that one, though. Should have ulted it.
You're right.
Worth it.
It's always worth it if you say it in chat.
yeah.
Vintage freak memes.
Exactly. Oh, no, your bot lane's dying. You could ult and kill everybody. What do you... No, I'm just kidding. You're going to shove. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
farm's way
I-
more important. Farm's way more important.
Yeah.
Kill those minions. Yeah, look at that, dude. Oh, perfect
I
CS
only-
for the wave?
I only got those because what freaks telling me.
Yo, dog, I'm the best like backstreet driver of all time. So you're in water form.
Yep, I'm in water
Water
form
form.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you get to the second transform, if you combine with fire, again, 2 elements that don't match, you will get the dark form.
Okay. That's what I was curious about. Is like it feels like there are a lot of combos that wouldn't have made sense, and that's what it is. That's how you make dark.
Yeah.
So if you were to pick randomly, you'd get dark as the most frequent element, essentially.
It's, yeah, because it's,
There's
it's
always
always a
two.
choice. There's 2 plus,
Yeah.
plus dark always.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we expect that it would be the one that would see the most.
Okay, cool.
For sure.
Yeah. So each time you, I guess I'll call it rank up. It's not tied to like your ultimate level, like with something like Pulsefire Ezreal, but you have 4 choices each time, but several of those choices will turn into dark because of elemental mismatching, essentially.
And the second choice, it's really 3 choices because you already have one of the elements. You're
Ah,
just
right.
combining with the
Right,
one
right.
of the remaining 3.
Okay, that
so
makes
there's
sense.
3 choices for the second one.
And you can also choose to just not evolve, right?
Correct. If there's, you know, if you want to be light the whole time or stay in one of the initial forms, that's totally up to players, for sure. And we expect to see some of that, right? Like players are probably gonna find their favorite, and they're gonna want to do that more often than the other ones. So.
Great. Oh, he landed the spells. He got away from the barrel. What an amazing play by Penguin on the Lux. Wow. Good thing he's got that Elementalist skin. That was perfect. Slippery like water. Oh, that was early.
Yeah, it was.
What, are you not used to playing on LAN or something? Like,
No, definitely not.
yeah, If that was on live, you would have less at the barrel, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
70
100%.
ping.
Yeah, no, you were actually way too early for that.
Yeah, I was definitely way too.
You needed
early.
like 200 ping for that last hit to work.
Yeah, needed to be playing from like a different continent.
There you go. That would have been perfect.
Someone asked if changing forms resets the elemental counter, and yes,
Yeah, it
you
does.
start again.
Goes back to
when
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be roughly landing 1 skill shot is 1%, at least on the second half. I didn't count in the looking for the first transform, but it seemed to be about 1% per skill shot landed.
Cool. So, oh yeah, when I was referring to the lines between 400 and 500, I'm not talking about any kind of effort or any of those things. If we count all the efforts, it's closer to 700.
Oh, okay, like ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or that would be my impression of dying. I'm sure it was terrible.
Oh yeah, I'll throw out the E for a while.
Oh
Good.
right, yeah, it's
Had to get
water
the-
splashy.
Yeah, I had to get the CS.
Throw a W to the left, just put it out there. Okay, so
change.
the shape is similar, but it's very blue, and the shield looks a little bit different too.
Yeah. So we try to keep a lot of the shapes of like the Q, the E, and the shield similar, so
Right.
that there's no confusion there.
Oh, it's Ivern. Oh, it's 3 people.
For real?
Dude, that was a good flash though.
They actually.
There, the E stays out. It's like that sweet little ball of. It's so
Change
beautiful.
to your skins once you already picked one. No, once you already picked a skin or a form rather for Lux, an element, you stay on that form until the next transformation. And if you want to go back, then you just have to do it on the.
Oh,
following
nice.
day.
There's no running from flood.
Wow, way to last hit that wave
Oh,
with
man,
so much
that's
effort.
really
Hey, yo,
unfortunate.
Rum Top, dog, Rum Top, your team's fighting. Yeah, you got this. It's so free.
So far.
Dude, that's 1 kill already. Yeah, but you're gonna catch this Echo. He's got no ult.
Yeah,
Look at this.
actually.
You're
Yeah.
welcome for
Ult's
this kill.
coming.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm the best. Good job. Good job. Teamwork
wanna
right
see
there.
the ult.
I've got a sinking feeling.
All right, let's see a recall. There you go.
Nice. That was beautiful. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Camera tours.
Good. Basic economic.
The dance.
Yeah. Can we get a T-Tours in chat, please? Sorry.
So the dance it's the same dance, but it changes slightly performed because I don't know if he's done it yet, but the two elements come out. If you can do the dance just for a second.
Yeah, I did it a little bit earlier.
So yeah, her backup dancers are a little bit different depending on which element you're on.
It's
Nice.
never wise to fight with her.
Bow to me. That's cute.
Yeah, I'm a hook magnet, so I'm pretty scared of this situation.
But you hit that minion though, so that's good.
I didn't even last minute though. You're giving me too much credit.
Yeah, but you hit the minion though, right? Like that still counts. It has to be hitting champions, right? For the
Yeah, it
Elemental
has to
Tower.
be hitting champions.
You can't just like cue the cast minions and feel good about yourself.
Yep.
Someone's asking about the splash art. So yeah, it will be an animated splash like we've done with previous ultimates. There's not gonna be 10 different splashes because
Right.
that just wouldn't, that wouldn't have made sense.
You'd have a hard time even seeing them anyway.
Yeah. So, but it's one that's representative
fluid
of
is
her
to
10
adapt.
forms.
Cool. That's good. Yeah, because like I know DJ Sona is like she transforms like during the animated splash, for example, and she
Yeah.
goes like among the three.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to bait somebody with a taunt at some point, because my teammates are definitely gonna try to take advantage of me.
AFK.
Yeah.
Yes,
AFK
All right,
shows
emotes.
here.
Let's go.
All right.
What you got?
I think that's a joke. She failed.
Rising up with her staff and just pops down.
Yeah, this is a taunt.
Pops the bubble.
Yeah.
Bubble pop.
And again, that's different. That's different perform, right?
they're
Depending
doing
on
it.
which element you have.
What they're doing it in the brush.
And yes, the
Icon is
recalls
so
are different for each skin.
Awesome. Yeah, you're doing a better job of reading questions than I am. I'm mostly just trolling.
Just go for the trolling. I got
Great.
the questions.
Yeah, you're the useful person here.
Debatable.
Wow, there's so much element synergy too. You've got a tidal wave along with water lux. Like that's just OP.
What was the hardest form to design? I think one of the hardest ones was probably magma, because we had to find language that was similar to fire but different at the same time. So we went more for like the embers and the smoke and that sort of thing. But yeah, that was I think one of the more challenging ones. Also Mystic, because we were initially calling it fairy and we were going for sort of like a elevated nature bloom feeling, and to get that right, it took us a while.
Yeah, that was really well played, by the way. Good job. I thought you were dead like 2 or 3 times that fight. That's why
Yeah.
you're Diamond 1 and I'm not.
Will the word skin be free for everyone who buys the skin? So I think the packages for
Oh God, I
there's a
wish.
few bundles,
Terrible.
and definitely one of the bundles includes the word. But I think those are getting announced in the next week or so. And yeah, there's an elemental word. Basically, it changes slightly depending on which Lux form you're on.
Yeah, it transforms with you when you choose.
Yeah.
Which is actually really cool. I'm excited about that. On a personal level.
How long was the skin in the works? We started talking about it late last year. We had a few different candidates that we're exploring for an ultimate skin, and we really started working on her really developing in around February or so. So about eight months or so.
Cool. All right, so you're at like 95% now.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. 91.
91.
There's still so much I
Off by
close.
4. Cool. And so then Dark Form won the poll by a lot. I'm not going to check again. It had like half the votes, so I'm pretty sure Dark Form is the one. You ready to last with this cannon minion with an auto attack?
No, it's gone.
Yeah, use your Q on melees, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's tragic.
So
Unlucky.
again, for the icons, we do have 10 icons. I think there's an early purchase icon as well that will have a border similar to what we did with Project.
Summoner icons, you mean specifically, right?
Yeah, summoner icons, and yeah, again, there's gonna be some announcements on the different bundles and the pricing and stuff, and how that works pretty soon. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't have the exact info right now.
I'll take the next question. Someone asked, how do you change forms? We answered at the very beginning of the stream, but we've had a lot of people join since. If you look at her splash art in the bottom left corner, you see a little blue water droplet in a circle around that. As that circle fills up, it fills up by landing skill shots. When it fills up all the way, you get a little pop-up that lets you pick which form you want to move into. And there are 3 to 4 options each time you evolve or you transform. You transform twice during a game, up to twice. You can choose not to, and keep an old form. So now it's popped up. When he's ready, he can pick what fire will make you dark.
Yeah, I think.
Yep, correct. There was a question of how and why did we decided to go with Lux. Out of the ideas that we had for an ultimate skin at that point, it was the one that we all agree was the better one. We also, Lux is an iconic character in the Legends, right? She's been there since the beginning. Everyone loves Lux, so it made sense to go with her. We also, we have a jungle, an ADC, and we have a support, so it made sense also to have a mid laner.
Let's get our second support, right? Everyone's gonna play support Lux, and I'm gonna beat them by playing Zyra, who's another mid lane mage who turns into support. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be pretty good.
And I see also the portrait changes with each of the forms, so we also have different portraits for each.
Yeah,
of
those
the
actually
forms.
seem pretty significantly different. It's not just like the same face with a different color on it.
Absolutely not.
You got different expression and everything.
Yeah, and again, like each of the forms kind of have their own personality. They have their own dominant characteristic, and those are reflected on the portraits as well.
Yeah, that was one thing that I remember was sort of brought up when I first started hearing about this, was that one of the pushes was to have sort of personality attached to them, and it wasn't just. I mean, the joke was that it was a Lux chroma, which of course is much more than that. But like that, and you mentioned you're right, different lines are being recorded, and I'm sure they're spoken in different ways as well.
They're spoken different ways. So we got the original actress that did the Lux voice, right? And she was awesome. I was for the recording, and we basically show her each of the forms and like told her how it was different, and she acted accordingly. So
That's awesome.
definitely.
One of the questions was, what inspired the Elementalist theme?
I think we were looking for evolution and exploration, right? Was one of the main themes we were looking at her. Definitely, that's something that's in many other games before. It's Eevee in Pokemon, right? It's one of the things that we have in our deck as inspiration too. Final Fantasy is another one of our inspirations for elements and crystals and things like that when it came to this game. But yeah, it was also the idea of her being a prismatic mage and kind of breaking the light into all the different colors and the different elements, and that made a lot of sense for us to try out.
Yeah. So you saw him use the Satchel Charge plant. I forget what it's actually called, but it's close enough. And
Blast Seed? Blast Cone?
Blast Cone, I think, yeah. And then also you saw the updated pink ward, which is, I guess, red wards now, control wards, which are very, very similar. And then those Krugs split as well. I know this is not the point necessarily of the 2017 changes, but...
There was a question around the different abilities, if they were any harder to see than the Steel Legion Lux, which actually I think we fixed that one. But we've put a lot of care in making sure that each of the abilities are definitely visible. There's no competitive advantages to have. And we have our own PvE going, I think later today, so
we're happy to make changes with feedback.
If there's any feedback of anything, you guys like, hey, this is not quite right, we're happy to look at it and adjust.
Yeah. I like that you landed that binding in the darkness of the Fog of War. That's so good.
How long on average does it take to get you to upgrade on Lux? So the first transformation roughly happens between level 6 and 9, depending on how well you're doing.
Yeah.
And the second one, it varies depending on when you get the first one, but closer to like 12 to 15 or so.
Yeah, like for example, here he is at 24 minutes, fully upgraded. And, this guy's Diamond 1. He's so good at Lux. He's landing all the skill shots.
I mean, he's 5'2" with 6.
Yeah,
assists,
he's been.
so
he's
doing
been like
alright.
1v3'd in lane a whole bunch. He's landed a lot of those skill shots, but yeah. So you're getting the final form. Roughly, it looks like halfway into the game, or even earlier.
Can you reset to light during the game? No. You only reset to light once you go into another game.
Yeah, your choices are permanent.
Yeah.
Everyone has a dark. An enemy has been slain.
Someone asked about an ETA for when it goes live. Do you have anything to give there?
No, I know there was a fix that was being tested, so I think we're hoping
PvE.
for PvE. I think they were hoping later today, so I think that was a plan. But I don't have a timeline.
Okay. Do you know the timing for actual live and available in the regular servers?
I don't think we have announced that yet,
Okay.
but
Although judging by the fact that it's going in the 6.23 PvE.
Oh.
Oh! You just got smashed by Blitzcrank.
yes,
You got it. You got the hook.
Yeah.
It could be a good guess that we
Yeah.
will shoot for that.
Yeah.
Unless there's something significant that we have to
Yeah.
change, it will probably be that.
Yeah, and this is I'm speaking this as not an expert, so don't quote this as like an obvious answer, but I would guess somewhere between 2 and 4 weeks based on patch timing.
Yep.
That's what it seems to happen with skins, but that could always change based on if there's feedback, if things have to change, if there's bugs.
There cannot be light
Where are
without
light
dark.
VO lines? Is dark always a final form? There are variations. No, there are variations. There's 4 other different ones that you can get.
Yeah, and then someone asked a related question, which was, why did she turn purple when you combine fire and water? And basically the thought is that if there's combinations that make sense, you'll turn into another form that feels like a combination of 2 different elements. If the combination doesn't make sense, for example, fire and water, you traditionally don't mix. It just turns into dark form.
Yeah.
Which is basically the form of, well, I intentionally chose non-mixing.
It's almost like you're going in this journey with Lux and you're combining this element and discovering what they do when you mix them together, right? So in some cases, it leads to the dark form.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a new voice actress? No, it's the same original voice actress. We're really happy to work with her. She was great. And she had to basically do 10 different types of acting for each of the forms. So that's pretty cool.
So to be clear, same actress but new lines.
Yeah, completely new lines. A lot more of them, for sure.
Like 10x.
Is it possible to not upgrade from water? Yeah, you can stay in any form that you like, so you can stay in any of the first 3 forms.
Oh, I failed my flash. Oh god.
Ouch. Well, that's why you're not master tier.
Yep, that's why I didn't get it.
You guys got actually smashed right there. Your team is dead weight. You're like 5, 3, and 6, and you're down in kills. Who's the most
tragedy.
dead weight? Can you point out who is the worst on your team right now? I mean, no one's feeding super hard, but Aphix 3 and 5, meh. Nautilus is like a 1.3 KDA. That's kind of crappy. All right, well, you know who to shame.
I'm shaming Adam.
Adam Cohen, Aphic.
Aphic,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Start going for some more
Yeah,
hero
yeah.
picks. Let's go.
Someone's asking if you can spam laughing.
Yeah, I've been trying to laugh a lot in these fights, but there's so much going on.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And she has 10 different laughs too, and more variations than that. But I think the more trolly one is the Mystic form. It's just a little kooky in that one.
This form chose me.
Yeah, we'll be sure to pick a different form. We should be... The stream should be 2 games, so we'll have one more game, and you'll have one more chance to pick one of the, 5 final forms. So we'll pick Not the Dark, and it'll be one of the more sort of, I guess, obvious transformations.
Shine no more.
Name of the writer next to Freak. I am Carlos, and my summoner name is I am Carlos. So.
Perfect. and do you want to reiterate what you do for those
Yeah,
who've just joined the stream?
I'm a product manager in the personalization/skins team.
Mm-hmm.
So I work with a team of people creating skins, and Elementalist Lux was one of our projects this year.
Yeah. And so you're specifically I forgot the name, product owner?
Product owner, correct.
Yeah.
So I hold the vision of a product and make sure that everyone's aligned and we execute all together as a team on it.
So you were essentially in charge of making sure Elementalist Lux got made.
Yes.
Properly.
Along with a development manager, and definitely. If anything goes wrong, it's my fault. If everything goes well, the team did awesome.
Yeah, that's what I always hear. Yeah, if it goes wrong, it's on me. If it's great, then that's everyone else, and I'll hop off that one.
I don't have a Riot Twitter for the person that's asking. Yeah.
Nice, we have 20,000 viewers. Thank you guys very much for joining
Yeah.
in. We've had actually a lot of growth, and keep in mind, like, we will play another game after this one. So if your friends want to know about the skin and stuff, like, have them join in. We'll have another, good hour of content. That's a lot of damage. Freaking bounce house for Ivern. Get your E's up, but you can use it. Yeah, you got the damage. Oh, he's gonna stun you. Oh, you got him though. That was worth it. Oh, you barely dodged the Ezel, by the way. It came right by you.
Oh yeah, that was intended.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that
You just stood next to the turret and it happened to miss.
No, that was completely intended.
Yeah, okay.
Diamond 1 players never make mistakes. I've played flawlessly this game.
I've watched you last hit Power Pulse. I bet you haven't.
That would be easier to say if I had hit a single cannon minion.
Oh, no!
My God.
Wow, you got
Flawless.
blasted.
Flawless,
Flawless.
I say.
I mean, here's the thing though, right?
He's also diamond. He's so good he can't miss a skill shot.
It's true.
Actually, Bao's not diamond. I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure Bao is like plat.
There was a question on how many people work. How many people work on this skin? So the immediate team that work on Lux, it's about 22 people, but they were also working on other skins at the same time, so they weren't necessarily full time on that. There were other that's specifically Lux herself, what you see in game. There were other teams working on the tech, separately other teams working on all the promotional materials. So a lot more people involved. This is definitely a big team collaboration. Is this the only skin for this patch? I believe it is. I'm not 100%, but I believe that's the case.
You guys can also tell when PvE comes up tomorrow. If you like read Surrender at 20 or something, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of files.
This is my moment.
All right, this is you. This is you. Q E. 350 damage. What a god.
Worth
No,
it,
he's shielded
man.
Nautilus though. He's like invincible now.
Nautilus with 2 shields.
Yeah. And an anchor. It's insane.
Why do you resist?
Yeah, someone's asking about the other forms, the other things you can combine into. So, Mystic, which is nature and water, Ice, which is water and air, Storm, which is fire and air.
Cool. And of course, you
And
can.
Magma,
Sorry?
and Magma, which is fire and nature.
Yeah, and again, you can always just choose to stay in the base of the default, which is light, and you can of course just choose to stay on fire, air, water, or nature, like one of the mid-tier ones, and just keep that as your element the whole time.
Was the 10 form something that came from 4 forms, initial Exon or something else? So no, it actually, when we started to talk about how she was gonna work, we decided that we wanted to go for 4 basic elements and then explore the combinations. And when we draw it all out and designed the scheme, we felt that 10 was the way to go to make it feel good, right? Because we wanted to have multiple options when you're evolving. So, we could have made her less forms, but then it wouldn't have really felt right. So, even though the previous Ultimate Skin has 3 forms, previous one 4 forms, we felt she needed 10 forms to make it work. So it wasn't like we set up to make 10 forms. It was just something that made sense.
Start at 4 and explore.
Yeah.
I'm glad, by the way, that like the location of the webcams on the screen are correct based on which way we're looking, so I can look at Dan and it looks like I'm looking at him. That's actually really helpful. Because I just like random looking the other direction. Is it because you're unskilled, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same reason I couldn't get any of the cannons.
Got it. Oh, you're so dead. No, you're gonna live.
No.
Yeah, it's fine. Good job.
Yeah, so again, the skin was in development about 8 months. The concept timing, at least through half of that time we were concepting and even doing changes towards the end, because it was 1 form at a time when they got concepted out, and then we started working right away on the forms. So, yeah.
Okay, Cyan's tanky. Cyan's gonna die. Cyan, no! Cyan, live!
Shield.
Cyan lives!
Oh well.
Yeah, that was all you, dog. Good job.
Adam's
That was
alive.
perfect. Yeah, Adam got smashed though, so unlucky. But that was good. That's good. No, Echo.
Ludens?
Aw, unlucky.
What is your favorite Lux form? For me, I like Mystic a lot. She's a little kind of crazy. And yeah, I love Dark as well. But that's another reason.
Oh my god.
What? Wait.
that
Oh, I
really
thought your passive
canceled?
was on him.
I think it was. I think I just canceled my autos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the AoE shield like blocked all of Ezreal's damage. That was amazing.
Oh.
Yo, you forced flash though. That was sick. Good job.
Yeah, Lux was her first choice
Get me out of here.
for this ultimate skin for sure.
Well,
I
you need
might
MR.
need some MR. Yeah, the Echo's a bit strong.
Do you want to do Athene's or is that silly?
Nah, that's it.
I mean, Abyssal kind of sucks too, though.
Yeah, Abyssal's pretty bad. I don't even. I would just probably have to hope that I don't get hit.
Just sit in a null magic mantle or something.
I mean, I've dodged all the hooks this game already, so it's fine.
yeah, you've dodged all the hooks this game. All
Except
of
for
them.
4 of them.
Except for.
That means that's not all. Hope you're aware of that.
I don't know what you're talking
Okay. Yeah, how you gonna last if that cannon minion though?
about. It's bannered, you know. I'm out
just
of there.
not even.
You know what? You win, cannon minion. He's gonna flash too. Alright, he's not gonna
No,
flash.
he's done. Good job. That was perfect.
Whew,
Why don't you
amazing
mad like the
kill.
ultimate though? That would have been so cool.
Missed entirely.
Alright.
All right, you get
We're
the
gonna-
shirt though.
Alright, we've gotten 1 tower this game.
Hey, bot's low though as well. I think Cyan's about to die. Cyan's gonna get. Cyan is actually invincible.
Yeah, Science does not. Oh my god.
What was the biggest challenge when developing Lux? I think, there was a lot of content that we had to make for her. Doing 10 different forms is a lot. Just the sheer amount of
Oh my
time
God. Well,
and
that's
effort that we had to spend on that, it was towards the end. It was just, it's hard.
He lives. That was a sick bait, dude. I mean, you got Ash killed, but that's fine.
I said he had to step it up.
Yeah, he's 6 and 8. That's terrible. Hook magnet, yo.
Were there any elements that were scrapped during development? The only thing was that we were looking at Earth versus nature, and we decided to go with nature because Earth, we just felt that we didn't want to do brown VFX.
Okay.
Nature is just more appealing to us.
That makes sense.
How much is the skin? Yeah, the skin pricing is gonna be announced soon, but I think there's multiple packages. Like I said, one that includes the word, and I think it's the same price as previous ultimates for their base.
So you can look up a lot of that.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, you got hooked in the. Oh yeah, you're dead. Dang.
The
that-
Ivern ditched out.
Yeah,
Got baited.
you did.
The Ivern's bushes have been so annoying this game.
Yeah, he's pretty good at Ivern.
Robert actually is sick Ivern.
Really. I played him a couple times. I'm definitely not good at like understanding what I'm supposed to do. Half the game at like my W is max charges. I just like haven't cast it in like 3 minutes. It's like, that's probably incorrect.
Yeah, there's been bushes actually everywhere this game.
Yeah, and it's just like, do you face check all of them? Do you die? Like,
Well, I generally get hooked.
yeah. I mean,
You have 5 deaths. I mean, that's much better than the Ash.
That's
team
how
that
I
you have.
handled the situation. Is
That's
I
fair.
just decided to get hooked.
I get you.
Will Lux be the only skin on the next PvE? I believe that's the case for 623. Yeah.
How about a Rise rework? Yeah. Give me a couple months. We'll have another one for you. Don't worry.
Permanently in iteration.
Yeah.
Always new reworks.
Every patch, just like switch all his abilities around for
PVE for like a week and then just put it back.
Is Lux still the same? She laughs very differently depending on the form. The same actress, so you'll definitely get some of that spam.
Yeah, maybe I should
that you
turn
like.
the game sound up a bit so that they can hear the laugh.
In darkness,
Is it possible to switch between all 10 forms in the game? It is not. You start as light, you pick one of the first 4, then you pick another one of the 3 to find your combination. So you will, at any given game, be in up to 3 of them.
And yeah, you don't have to choose it right away. Like you could hide it and bring it back up. Someone was asking if they
Yeah.
have to pick it up right away. No, you
Yeah.
can even stay in the form. for
Exactly.
as
If you want
long
it to
as
stay
want.
light or like water the entire time, you just hide it and it won't stay in DPY or anything. Well, it looks like your team is going to lose the game for you.
Like I said, I played flawlessly.
You did.
Team
You really
held me
did.
back.
You played, I think, literally perfect. Like I actually thought we rocked yours. That was what I kind of thought happened here. Yo, this guy's gonna die, right? You look at all this damage! Oh, that was amazing. That was perfect. That was literally perfect. You couldn't have done that any better. Yeah, Ezra's gonna blast you though.
No, we're fine.
No, you're
Just kinda
actually
kite
you're
it
dead.
out.
You're 100% dead. And by you, I meant Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like
I was talking to
like
Blitzcrank.
I said, flawlessly.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. Wow, that was a terrible by Ezreal though. Okay, Aphex dead though.
Nah, I'm just kiting out, just playing the long game.
Yeah.
They're not killing the Nexus. I'm
That's
playing
true.
the
I mean, it
objectives.
is better they kill you than the Nexus.
I'm just waiting for my archer.
You're so dead.
So yeah, when is she gonna be on PvE? So as soon as PvE is back up, she should be there.
Sweet.
Can I stay one of the? Yes, you can stay in one of the basic elements if you want. Will a new Cyrus skin come out this year? I don't know.
I think that's the answer to every other. Like every was like,
Yeah.
hey, will something else happen in the future? Is
I
like,
don't
well,
know.
I'm not gonna announce
I
it
don't
here.
know. Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, you actually might know. You just might not be telling.
Yeah.
To be fair, you might have just been lying.
I like my job. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I find it kind of weird he put brushes down because the turret can see into the brush. But now it can't because the turret's dead.
Well, it gives him magic damage on hit.
I know.
And lets him turret from range.
I know, but he put it like in melee range of the turret right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's really good to put them like in a line right outside of tower range.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how you get all the picks.
On the
That's
bottom
how
instead.
I got hooked because I never died without getting hooked this game.
Will we do other Elementalist skins? I don't know. We haven't really decided. Let's see how Lux does, and then we'll. I don't know if we'll do another one here.
Zap! You got him though. That was the important thing. You end the game with a 10th kill. 10 kills, 11 assists. Your team only got 24 all game. That was perfect. You were not the problem. All right, so don't exit out of the game just yet. We're gonna switch. Okay, we're just gonna keep this defeat screen up. Can you show us the shame on your face?
The shame on my face.
Yeah.
the-
Can you? Because now, yeah, there we go.
the sad puppy.
That is
I
what
couldn't carry.
happened right there. Unlucky.
How much damage did I do?
How much damage did you do?
46k.
46k.
Echo did more than me. GP did more than me.
That happens though.
That's it. Adam did 26k.
Wow, you doubled your 80 carries damage output.